Good morning. I thought I'd come on and talk a little bit about my week and how it's been quite a tough one this week because I am at that point in my menstrual cycle where I'm ovulating, and that is always a challenge for me with PMDD. It completely screws up my nervous system, basically. So, with PMDD, your hormones they're not unbalanced, but your body responds to the changes in hormones in a heightened way. So my nervous system spikes massively, and I get horrible anxiety that just it can come on like that. I was fine this week on I think it was probably Tuesday, and I was just sat on the sofa and playing my little merge game, and then wham, my whole body just like tingles and rush of anxiety. And because now I am so mindful, I recognize that, and I know what it is. So before I had that happen and would just panic and I spiraled, and then you breathe faster and it makes you release more cortisol and it makes you more panicky. So now I know what it is. It's so much easier for me to deal with. Now I say it's easier. It's not necessarily easy because it's still uncomfortable. And as much mindfulness that I practice, it's still my body still will react to things. I just learn to recognize those things and I can calm them down a lot quicker. So when this happens, when it happened on Tuesday, perhaps it was, might have been Monday or Tuesday. So when that happened, I recognized it happened, which is one of the massive things about mindfulness is being aware and being in tune with your body, noticing what is going on with your body or around you. But I'm going to be talking about body right now. So you need to just listen to what is happening. And if your body is in a panic, then we need to take some slow, deep breaths. Even before you try the deep breaths, if you're not used to it, even just trying slowing your breathing down without the deepness, just try and slow it down a bit. And then gradually, as you get used to that, try then to do slower, deeper breaths. And then it will get easier as you practice it. Because when I first started doing this, I didn't think I could do it, especially because I can't breathe through my nose very easily because I've got all sorts of sinus problems and tiny nostrils, so I don't get much air up through my nose. So all these people were saying, "Oh, breathe in through your nose." I've got no air. So it was tricky for me to adjust to. Breathing in through your nose is better for you than mouth breathing, but I mean, if you can't breathe through your nose, then it's better to be getting air some way. So if you struggle also with your nasal passages and your nostrils, then anything is better than nothing. So just try and take those slow, deep breaths in. Hold it if you can for a few seconds. As you get more used to it, you can hold it for maybe sometimes I'd hold for 6 seconds and then slowly just release the breath. And because I get heart palpitations as well with my POTS, it's really noticeable how when I take those deep breaths, it resets my heart rhythm. So I can feel it going, and then I can really feel it slow down. So this does work. It does work. I'm not saying it's easy to start with when you really need to calm down and you're in a panic. Maybe you're having a panic attack, and when you're having a panic attack, you feel like you can't breathe anyway. So I find when I'm like that, I take some yawns, and that does sort of help me. And then I do the breathing. So I hope that was helpful. I've got 2 spaces left for June for my mindset coaching. So if anybody is interested in doing some one-to-one with me, then there's a link in the description and in my bio as well. I hope you all have a good day. Remember the breathing, folks.